Not far north of 200. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
George Brett is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Batting second, third baseman.
Stepping in, Alex Rodriguez. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wilson on the move. And that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Bo Jackson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Ready on 1 and 2. Chopper foul. One and 2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Number 27 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. McRae moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Mayberry is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Roger Maris.
At the plate, Roger Maris, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Patrick ranging into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up now, John Mayberry. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Grounded foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Darryl Porter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Striding into the box, Freddie Patrick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Heading out towards shallow right. Ruth is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Trying to jam him with the first pitch. slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Jackson looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
So coming to the plate, Yogi Berra. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Tony LaCorey, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. McRae is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Striding in once again, Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Wilson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that's taken for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Little dribbler down the line. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. George Brett. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hit down the line at first. DiMaggio is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's really having good. Success in this game, and looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. Mayberry ranges to his right, and it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third
First
here.
baseman, number 5, Joe DiMaggio.
Digging in now, Joe DiMaggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High pop up. Mayberry is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Roger Maris.
Left fielder, Roger Maris.
He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again. Bo Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually. Not bad time to start.
Into the box, number 27, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Jackson is on his way home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, nails Allen, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
John Mayberry.
So stepping in, John Mayberry. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Berra waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Darryl Porter.
Stepping up to the plate, Darryl Porter. Swing and a little tapper. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So digging in now, Freddie Patrick. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lays off, 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy. Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Willie Wilson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Maris moves over, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Royals are on top, 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lou Gehrig. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Lou Gehrig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Porter corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Striding in, Yogi Berra. He'll look to bounce
Berra.
back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base into the outfield.
Tony LaCorey.
In now, Tony LaCorey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 1-0. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Lays off 2-2 now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Into the box, Derek Jeter. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Derek Jeter.
Duffy sets. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Porter finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Hal McRae. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
McRae.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
High in the air. Sabathia just to the left of the mound. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's one away now.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder, Bo
Digging
Jackson.
in and looking for more, Bo Jackson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Number 27. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2 to the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Jeter over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, Alex Rodriguez. He's 0 for two thus far in this one.
Alex Rodriguez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Mantle.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McRae racing back to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. On to first, a double play. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 6 full. KC leads this one 2-1. Back here in the Bronx. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Nails Allen. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next for the Royals.
At the plate, John Mayberry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes, so he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready once again, Darryl Porter. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch inside, the throw behind the runner to second. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Into the box, Freddie Patrick. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Standing in now, Willie Wilson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Mantle has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Royals settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. Royals out in front 3-1. Stepping in, Joe DiMaggio. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Joe DiMaggio.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. One and one. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Throwing to second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That ball was hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep, no doubles. They didn't want the ball in the gap. They were able to cut it off and hold him to a single.
Ready for another chance? Roger Maris. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Lou
digging in. Lou Gehrig comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
And the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Patrick scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Thurman Munson will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 15, Thurman Munson.
So coming to the plate, Hal McRae. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
McRae.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
And there's the fourth wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bo Jackson stands in as he looks at ball one here.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a double steal try here. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, number 27. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now both runners are breaking. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mantle. And that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Jason Grimsley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jason
now at the plate, Tony LaCoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Willie Randolph will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Standing in, Derek Jeter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Allen gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Settling in now, Alex Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Allen is there. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Willie Randolph will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 31.
Shoots this one over to first. DiMaggio is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Darryl Porter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The pitch. And he takes a called strike one. 1-1, here it comes. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 2.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Dylan Betances enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Freddie Patrick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is flared out towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Willie Wilson.
Into the box now, Willie Wilson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Here he comes on 2-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. The 2-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting. Right fielder,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Hal McRae. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Shot toward right center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. Standing in, George Brett. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. As a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ruth waits on it. And that retires the side. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
For the Yankees.
Into the windup
Right
and the
fielder,
pitch.
Number 3.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Sent on the ground out to second. Allen takes it in. One away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Mickey Mantle. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Ready with another 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Joe DiMaggio is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
Tonight's game comes to an end. Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there. To start the game, the type of battler he is at the plate.
Into the box now, Hal McRae, and he puts it on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Runner at second here with one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike three, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, Bo Jackson. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Ruth is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One. At the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 10 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that's
standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant.